If I could go back in time 9 years, here's the 7-figure crypto strategy that I would start if I had to start all over. So bookmark this video and get ready to take some notes. Step 1, early in the global liquidity cycle, early in the business cycle, I invest in Bitcoin and Bitcoin only because Bitcoin outperforms the rest of the crypto market and honestly all the equity market combined for a period of time. So when you hear people talk about the Bitcoin dominance is really its dominance over the rest of the crypto market. So it's quite literally dominating the performance of other assets. Step 2, and simultaneously with my Bitcoin investing early in the global liquidity cycle, the simultaneous step is I am enhancing my crypto literacy skills, my DeFi skills. And I'm also studying the global sovereign debt refinancing cycle. I'm more and more convinced that the 4-year cycle theory is invalidated and debunked. And really what's happening is we have this global business cycle that's happening because of Keynesian economics and money printing, etc., where every so often these governments, especially the United States, has to refinance their debt and print money to do so. When that happens, there's massive recapitalization that happens and risk assets have a heyday. And if you've seen any of my previous videos, this is where I talk about crypto literacy skills and market cycle knowledge are the 2 main drivers of wealth in crypto investing. Step 3, kind of a passive step, but don't get distracted by day trading. And don't get distracted by traders who are also influencers. They're going to give you myopic short-term distractions. If you're a position investor, none of that really matters. Next, I'm going to pay close attention to the ETH BTC chart. This is your major proxy to when the altcoins are going to start outperforming Big Daddy Bitcoin. Because until that bottoms out and reverses course, Bitcoin is outperforming basically the rest of the market, give or take a few handfuls of exceptions like XRP has the last 6 or 7 months. And if you want to get really witty, you can follow the XRP BTC chart. You want to find a major large cap altcoin that acts as a representative of the rest of the altcoin market in competition with Bitcoin. They're going to be the flag bearer for the rest of the market caps, but you just need to understand that there's a lag, and the smaller the market cap, the longer and more patient you're going to have to be, and the longer you're going to be in an accumulation environment. I'm going to keep a close eye on the DXY, which typically, not always, not 100% of the time, but most of the time, it moves conversely against equity markets risk-on assets. As an example, ever since January of 2023, when Bitcoin broke out, if you go back to when ChatGPT launched simultaneously, Bitcoin broke out, the DXY rolled over. And ever since then, it's been making higher lows. Sorry, lower highs. Lower highs, lower lows means downtrend. And so when the DXY is in a massive weekly time frame, monthly time frame downtrend, you're in a huge bull market for crypto. Step 27, when I see the ETH BTC chart put in a bottom and start making higher highs, higher lows, I'm going to go all in on large blue chip cryptos that are typically layer 1 blockchains, but also other things like Oracle services like Chainlink, etc. Step 17, I'm going to find as many proxies to the blue chips as I possibly can find. I want to find smaller market caps, sub 500 million, sub 1 billion market caps that move in correlation to the large blue chips. Great example, XSwap and Chainlink. Chainlink, 8 to $14 billion market cap, depending on which month you're talking about. XSwap, brand new, under 100 million, under $20 million market cap. But when you lay them over the chart, they move together. So if I believe in a blue chip and it's going to go 5, 6x in a bull run, then my small cap, my micro cap that moves in correlation to it has a really good probability of making life-changing money. Step 65, I'm always going to have a framework. I'm going to have an operating system, a business plan for my portfolio so that I'm not playing the crypto slot machine. Mine that I personally subscribe to is what I call the crypto flywheel method. If you want to learn more about how to do this, go to cryptoyall.co and watch my 12-minute overview video. And if you like what you see, you can schedule a one-on-one video call with me. Step 17, I'm never going to invest alone. I'm going to make sure I'm in a community of people who share my core values and worldview. Because investing in crypto alone, as dumb as this sounds, is really dangerous. It's a high-risk, high-reward playground, And you need feedback loops. You need constant data. You need sound judgment, and you need wisdom of the crowd. Last but not least, gotta have an exit plan. You gotta have a profit-taking strategy. And I'm gonna go ahead and tell you, this is the hardest part of crypto. The euphoria, the parabolas on the chart, the amount of capital that you're going to experience, the amount of capital increase that you're going to experience is breathtaking. And it's really hard to fight the urge to keep hodling when it feels like the bullet train is just going and there's nothing that can stop it. You gotta sell into the strength. You gotta sell despite the headlines. You gotta sell, and you gotta know where on the Mount Everest mission you're going to get off of the trail. You need a plan in advance on paper that will hotwire your greed. If you found this video helpful, validating, reassuring, please put a number 5 in the comments so I know that you were here. And please also consider liking and following. This is my only profile. I'll never DM you. I'll never ask you to send me your investment dollars. I'll never ask you to a Telegram group. I'll never ask you to a WhatsApp group. That's not me. That's one of my thousands of imposters online. I only do one-on-one video calls with people. So like and follow for more, and check out cryptoyall.co.